Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Today the students of Language Club, they are going to perform a debate. So today I have selected a wonderful motion for them, that is social media has more advantages than disadvantages. So there are two parties. One party will tell something about the advantages of social media and another team will talk about the disadvantages of social media. So by this way, they will make a very effective debate, and I expect that for the audience, you are going to enjoy this debate. As you know that, especially in Language Club, we do different types of activities to improve the English. So as a part of our activities, today we are going to arrange this debate. I think that especially the proponent party as well as the opposition party, they will put their logic and they will refute their logic, and by this way they will make a successful debate. So without any hurry, I would like to start our debate today. And first of all, I would like to request the team leader of the proposition party, Mr. Abid, you should just propose your motion.
Good evening to respected chairperson and our honorable judge and my dear audience. Today we're gonna talk about important topic that social media have more advantage from the disadvantages. The social media is made for our advantages. The reason of social media was made. It was to make the communication system good that we can communicate everyone from world one side to another side. And it's not stay at that point that it's only the way that we can only communicate it. It's involved at that level that it's turned into in our daily life activities, like if we want any simple information, we can research it on our phone, and we also can communicate with another person with another person who live in other side in the world, and we are the another side of the world. We use it like many people say that it's have many kind of misuse, but it's like everything has its own good side and bad side. If anyone use its bad side, it's the problem of that person who use it like a bad thing. But the main purpose of the thing is that it's for our advantages. Like example, if you have a gun, and that gun used for person protection, so you are a savior, you are a hero. But that gun is used by another evil person who take a life from innocent. He is the evil person, he is a bad guy. So social media is like that thing, that if you use it like a good thing, it's a good thing, and if you use it like a bad thing, it's the bad thing. But the good and bad things depends on our moralities. It's our own learning, own thing that we should develop our morals and things like that, that we can use it like in a good way. If a person using social media in a bad way, it's not the problem of social media. We can't blame the gun. It's the blame of the person who is using it like a bad thing, who is misleading person, who is giving misinformation. It's the problem of that person, not the problem of social media. That we can say give it another example. The nuclear missile, the RDX, was made for destroying the city and clear the mess, and for developing another country, developing a canal. But that missile and RDX are using for killing person. Is that we can, if we can, so can we say that the blame goes to the RDX, the blame goes to the nuclear missile? No, it's the blame of the we can give the blame to the user, that who use it like in a bad way. So we can, if we say about the social media advantages, we can say that it makes many it makes education very easy, and we can also say that many job opportunities and many business opportunities created by this social media. And we can also say that we use it like a very emergency situation, like flood, like very emergency situation, like any protest we can use that social media.
Mr. Speaker, your time has gone. So do you need extra time?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Please take your seat. So thank you very much, Abid, for proposing this motion. Now I would like to give opportunity the opposition team leader, Jikra. Please, you have to just defend this motion and put your different types of logic behind this motion.
Yeah. Honorable teacher and my dear friend, good afternoon. You are just 17 years old, you have hope, dreams, and bright future ahead of you. You put your phone to share your happiness to the world. You smile and share a short video. And you thought that it's just another normal day. But what if the same online visibility attracts the wrong person? This is what made the world stop and think about the tragic case of Sana Yusuf. She was only 17 years old. According to the investigator, a man who had rapidly tried to contact her, killed and shot her after she rejected him. Her family lost a family member. Her friends lost someone they loved. How many more lives must be changed before we admit that social media has some disadvantages too? And it's not only two, it's outweighing the advantages. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to ask a big question. Do these benefits outweigh the damage that social media causes every single day? Our answer is no. Ladies and gentlemen, today, as our judge is gonna hear, today as you are gonna hear both of our side, I ask you to look beyond the screen. Don't count the likes, don't count the views, don't count the comments. Today our respected opinions will talk about likes, we will talk about lives. Our opinions will talk about comments, we will our opinion will talk about followers, we will talk about victims. Our opinion will talk about communication, we will talk about cyberbullying, fake news, misinformation, many more, which is harming the whole world. Maybe as our respected opinions say that the problem is how people are using it. But I'm not saying that social media is physically involved in Sana Yusuf's case, but we are not blaming the tool for every action of its user. We are asking whether the tool makes harmful actions easier and whether the risks should be ignored. If a platform makes harmful behavior easier to access and harder to avoid, can we really say the platform has no responsibility? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that not every like is a love, not every comment is care, not every follower is your friend. Today we can see that when a person gets harmed through social media, you can't avoid. A knife can be used for cutting a fruit and also for killing a man. But if you don't have the knife, it's okay. Maybe you can't eat the fruit. It won't affect you much. But when it will kill someone, you never replace the person again. So I'm saying that social media's disadvantages is outweighing the advantages. Thank you.
So when the debate will be going on, I would like to alert the two teams that you have to just make questions, okay? As you don't ask any question when Jikra was speaking as well as Abid was speaking, both of the team didn't ask any single question. Question turns out the debate, okay? And your point will be increasing in that point. If you don't ask question in your point, then I think that you will not get the good mark, okay? So that's why I'd like to request you, ask the question when someone is speaking, okay? So now I'd like to request the second speaker of the proposition team. Please, you have to stand up and just defend your opposition party. Miss Jarin. Okay, Miss Jarin, please.
Good evening, Honorable Chairperson, Orthi opponents, and my dear audience. Today I stand firmly in the favor of the motion that social media has more advantages than disadvantages. My opponents may point toward addiction, misinformation, or cyberbullying. I do not deny that these problems exist, but the existence of misuse does not make technology itself harmful. But the real question is either social media, when used responsibly, creates more opportunities than problems, and the answer is clearly yes. Okay, social media has democratized the education. A student from a underprivileged family can learn mathematics or learn a new language by sitting at home, and it also gives the people voice. Like
As you said, is very important in education. So while exam parents lock their child's phone, don't they want that their child will score good in exam?
no, yeah, there are so many people who misuse technology or the social media platforms, but it does not make the platform bad itself. It depends on persons, how a person use it. Okay, it gives the ordinary people voice. Traditional media has limited space. Social media dramatically lowered the barriers. It also creates economic opportunities. Social media isn't merely entertainment anymore. It has become an economic ecosystem. It connects people across the borders. Imagine having friends, classmates, collaborators, or mentors thousands of kilometers away.
You say that the students that are living in poverty, they can learn from online, like through social media, so they don't have to go for offline education or offline learning things in offline. But Bangladesh system provides free or heavily subsidized institutions like SEIP and public polytechnics, subsidized technical education, and state universities, where students from low-income families receive free physical books, direct teacher guidance, and cash stipend without any digital cost. But on the other hand, free online access still requires costly prerequisites like stable internet, computers, and quiet spaces. So why do you think social media has more advantages than disadvantages? I said that free online access still requires costly prerequisites like stable internet, computers, and quiet spaces. This hidden cost often make online education or learning through social media or getting information through social media just as inaccessible as paid offline classes or learning from people's on offline. So why do you think we need social media to get information?
Look, social media has made our life more easier and easily accessible. A student from a underprivileged family can use social media for his educations. Like there are so many platforms, like I mentioned, Redouan methods and Halkistein's. They become benefited by the uses of social media. They can learn. A student from the underprivileged family can learn many things also, including education. He can also learn a new language or develop his skills.
You said that a student from underprivileged family
I
can.
think question should be taken. It has become 5 minutes. Okay, thank you very much, Jirin. Please, you have to proceed. So thank you very much, Jirin, for your wonderful logic as well as you have supported your team. Now let's see what happens in the second speaker of the opposition party. Miss Sammi, please, you should just defend your opposition and as well as put your logic, support your team.
So let me use today's debate as an example. Our respected teacher is recording this debate and may upload it in Facebook so that students can learn English from there. That's a really good intention, but how many students will watch the entire debate from beginning to end, and how many will for a few seconds they will keep scrolling to the another video? That is the reality of social media. Okay, it offers knowledge, but it also takes our attention every second. And
So you wanna say that when it's about misusing social media, everyone has internet and it's all about to misusing that, and it's taking our attention. But when it's about our education and our learning things, it's don't offer anything to us.
yes, it offers, but how many students use that offer? They just simply scroll to the another video. They are looking for entertainment, not looking for education.
It's social media's own self's problem. It's social media do that that social media he wants that to give us that information.
So how can social media help to these people who don't want to study? Then how will help
There
them?
is a search option in social
So
media.
it comes that the people who are responsible about themselves, who are responsible, why he will watch
People who
use social
wants
media.
to see what they want, they are only blaming their own self.
Where is your question?
Many educational videos are surrounded by endless entertainment and lot of reels videos, short videos like that. And so the main issue is that social media actually keeps people learning. Unfortunately, for many users, scrolling wins over studying. First of all, social media wastes our valuable time. We may open Facebook and TikTok just for 5 minutes, but we ended up scrolling for an hours without even realizing it. And we may think just one more video, and we ended up just another and another video. That time could have been used for studying, sleeping, or spending time with our family. Secondly, social media can affect our concentration. Students may sit down for studying, but one notification can distract them easily. And they may check one message and they may think, let's watch one reel, and ended up and they start scrolling at more and more. Finally, they forget about this studying. This can affect their studies and results. Another serious problem is addiction. Many people feel the need to check their phone again and again. They check their phone immediately after waking up and even before going to sleep. So, social media can also spread fake news and wrong information, which is not even true. Sometimes people share news without checking whether it's real or fake. Okay, so thank you. That's all.
Thank you very much.
Question. Can you prove that the disadvantages come from social media itself rather than from the irresponsible way some people use it?
Okay, the platform is made like that, which take our attention through notifications, and it is mainly. Can you say the question again?
Okay, can you prove that the disadvantages come from social media itself rather than from the irresponsible way some people use it?
It's both, because people who are using social media just for entertainment, and the social media is the thing mainly they actually present you the entertainment what you need. People actually don't look for educational videos or something like that, but they offer you what you need, what you want from the social media. So I think, and they always choose the wrong, and it's the most. So I think it's the problem of both the social media and the people, irresponsible people.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I got some wonderful logic from the opposition second speaker. Yeah, it was really good. Let's see what happens in the last speaker of the proponent party. Where does debate go? We have to wait till the end. And now it is time for Nahian. Please, the most youngest one in this debate team, please show your performance. Please, Nahian.
So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So, my respected chair, the honorable judges, my worthy opponents, and everyone present. Likely, and I am in the advantages of social media. Firstly, my teammates have already discuss the foundation of our case. Like our first speaker has explained that how social media has changed the way of communication and connection, while the second speaker have already described the professional and the social facilities of social media. So as the third speaker, I'm gonna merge all these arguments together. Like the opposition party may say that social media kills our time. A student or like a normal people, they may waste his time by playing video games, by watching television, or by doing nothing. So how could they? So how could you prove that it is only by social media? It wholly depends on the person who is using it. Is he misusing it, or is he making the proper division of his time?
Well,
So,
I have a question.
yeah.
later, after 1 minute later, please.
Okay. So, nextly, the opposition party is saying that social media has the problem of cyberbullying. It creates distraction. Like when a person is texting you, you have to see the text right now. Like while you are studying, why should you take your phone beside you? I have always seen to the people who are interested in studying or who are responsible to their studies, they have switched their phones off when they are studying. After their study, they have opened their phone or done their works or for entertainment or anything. So you cannot prove that. So like social media itself has a disadvantage just more than advantages. Like a person who is studying and the mobile phone is beside him or her, she or he can apparently play games or do many things by the social media. So you cannot vary the whole topic to the social media. Children can study with the teacher, with the world-class teacher, like 1,000 kilometers away.
What you said is not simply a failure of discipline. Modern platforms are designed around engagement. The longer you remain on the platform, the more opportunities there are to show you content and advertise. So, why do you think you can ignore those? You can make yourself ignore those notifications and just focus?
Could you kindly ask the question again? I didn't understand that.
I said that social media is designed, platforms are designed to make you remain longer on the platform. Like the more opportunities there are to show you content and advertise, the more you stay on social media. So why do you think that you can make yourself ignore those notifications and focus?
Like when you are studying, you should not look at your phone like what is happening. If there is happening a world where you should focus on your studies. Like it does not mean that you should not save your country. It is the matter of that like it is your mind that you have not to do. You have to control your mind and
Control your emotion,
control your emotion, and that's only your choice. Like if you're responsible, you cannot be distracted from anyone or anything.
Thank you very much. In the last point, the opposition party made a wonderful question and you defended it well, and you're trying to mean that it is the problem of the person, not the social media, and they're trying to prove that yes, it is the problem of the social media because of the social media we are just distracting from our study, from our daily life. Okay, so let's see what happens in the last speaker, and we have to wait till the end, till the rebuttal part. So now it is time for the last speaker of the opposition party, Tarira. Please, you have to just start your speech.
Hello everyone, honorable sir, worthy opponents, and my dear audience, good morning. Today I do not stand by the motion social media has serious advantages. Yes, social media has benefits, but it's not greater than the negative effect it has. The existence of benefits does not cancel the existence of serious harm. Have you ever opened your phone just to check one notification and then suddenly realized that 30 minutes had disappeared? That is not simply a failure of discipline. Modern platforms are designed to keep you engaged. Social media is slowly destroying the foundation of human connection and mental well-being. Users constantly compare their ordinary lives to the edited, perfect highlights of others. This comparison leads to unprecedented spikes in anxiety, depression, and body dysmorphia, particularly among young people. It is not just entertainment, it can become psychological dependence. Social media can damage young people's mental health. The disadvantages are so serious, systematic, and miserable that we cannot treat them as minor side effects.
So I have a question that if social media has more disadvantages than advantages, then why do governments, schools, businesses, like the emergency organizations themselves use it to communicate with people?
Well, social media is designed to choose as tools, not as lifestyles, which we do not understand, and we use them as lifestyle. We spend all our time on that instead of just checking our notification from our school group. We just go through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and watch reels, and that's wastes our time. Having access to social media may give you access to thousands of global courses, but having access to thousands of global courses is meaningless without personal connection. Offline computers allow for organic networking, face-to-face peer collaboration, and strong mentorship opportunities, such as like with professors, but that rarely happens over a screen.
You told that social media has more disadvantages than advantages. Then during the July 2024 student movement over the quota system, social media helped spread information and connect people. Would you call that disadvantage?
Wait, I think there's a mistake in your question because social medias were off at the time, if you remember well.
But
Why was that the government of that in that time?
Can you ask
Why
the
was the government of the internet at that time? Because it's giving us the information, the exact real information.
Well, but we did win the July Revolution, you know, not just, but even though we didn't have social media, like access to social media, we had peoples. We went to our friend's place, or we connected with other peoples by going there ourselves. That worked out. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I just know that time we got curfewed and we have not allowed to go out.
Oh well, curfew can't stop people if they're sneaky enough.
Thank you very much. Both of the parties are doing great, and thank you, Tarina, for your finishing speech. Now it is time for rebuttal part. I would like to request in this part, Abid, you have to stand up and you will get 2 minutes for rebuttal part. You have to just remember that you have to only refute the logic. Do not take the new points in this speech, okay? No, question will not be allowed in the last part. Abid will speak 2 minutes and you will speak 2 minutes. There will be no question. You have to just take the logic from the opposition party and you have to just refute it. Okay, so please.
My dear opposition just told that we are scrolling and misusing our time. So we are doing that. So it's our own problem that why we are doing that. Why we are wasting our time. That we are lost our mind. We haven't control in our mind. So that's why we are wasting our times. And social media work like that we want to show see the good thing, it will show us the good thing. If we want to see the bad thing, it will show us the bad thing. You said the social media spared misinformation. It's also spared the valid information too. Like many disease, many awareness, many kind of disaster will come. Social media will inform us. And when it's like a bad thing, so you are saying that we are using for many type of crimes. So how we defend that crime? Also using that social media. Like if there is a cyber crime or cyber bullying, we also have to cyber police to protect them, and cyber police to protect them. And it's like that also when we are that like we are arguing, we are debating, so we are also using social media that to make our speech and make our many things. So why, how can we say that is giving our misinformation? That if we are illiterate, we are uneducated, so then we can don't understand that it's the misinformation, it's the false news. We have to say that common sense, that what is the real news and which is the fake news. Misinformation is the only social media will give us misinformation, is that it's like hypocrisy, that misinformation also given by the person to person. We also know the propaganda will be spared by the human to human. It don't need the social media. So if we win the social media, it's like blaming kid who doesn't know anything and he heard that from a person and telling to the another person. So you shouldn't blame the social media. It's the blame of that person who used that. Social media have many advantages, that you are saying that many people don't enough internet, enough storage, enough function. When it's about playing games, when it's about have internet, when we are playing games, when scrolling the internet, they have the internet. And when this about education, we don't have the internet. It's like we shouldn't tell that if we want that we will not play the games, we will study, then it will be work. So we can easily see that depends on that person, that what he wants. If he want to use that in a good way, it will help us, and if they want to use like in a bad way, it will cause many type of dangers.
Thank you very much. Your time's up. We can give a big clap for Abid. In finishing line, Abid just made it again clear that what's their stand. So let's see how does the opposition party finish it. Please take it.
Your speech, is a bit convincing, but you ignore the bigger picture of social media. First of all, you said about communication. If really social media make us communicate, help us to communicate with each other, then why families are growing apart, and when it is time to a dinner or lunch, we are sitting together but we are not talking to each other. We are scrolling in our phone and we are talking to someone who is from another nation, and we are getting distracted from our own family members. And you said about like social media help us in disaster, getting news. Sometimes many donation camp type happen, and it types of fraud. Like sometimes when many people try to support a family from getting away from the disaster, but what happened? Thousands of people faced fraud because of some bad people, and the problem is not them. The problem is social media make it easier to do crimes. And you said that during education, social media help us. Before social media didn't, anyone didn't get. Before social media did, education was exist, and many people on that time, still we can say many toppers are getting distracted from because of social media, and their brain are getting misused. You said about 2024's uprising, July uprising. Okay, when it was 1971. On that time, social media there was not existence of social media. And how did we win this war? How? Our teammate today talk about different mental problem, and we are facing. And you said that we can use our phone while playing online games and different things, watching television is also a reason of our wasting time and why we are blaming the social media. The reason is the 90% of the people, if you check the scrolling time, it must be the 8 hour will be the social media. It will be Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. It must be the social media because it is like a distraction. The man who designed it, it become like that. You are doing something, you are watching something good, but notification is arranged like that. You will be distract in few seconds and you will forget that what you were doing. Honorable Judge, today I am asking you to look beyond the screen, not to count the likes, comments, and views, count the victims affected, count the students, count the student affected, count the family growing apart, count the victim behind the screen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So thank you very much, especially the audience were always watching us in online and especially in our English Camford page. As this is a long debate, as you have watched this debate at the end of the time. So thank you very much for watching this debate. As in our language club, we try our level best to make the students engage in our debate, in our different types of play activities, where our whole purpose is to learn English, is to learn spoken English especially. So now, though they debated for the first time, and it seems to me that most of the speakers debated as a professional debater. They took different types of logics, they repeated logic, and also they raised instant question and they just answer instantly. So this is really amazing, and I enjoyed this debate a lot. And as well as there are so many audience here, and they also have enjoyed this debate for a long time. So thank you everyone to participate in this debate, as well as for the audience in this debate, as well as the online viewers. So thank you very much to watch this debate. Allah Hafiz, take care, stay happy, stay healthy.